Yeah. Hello, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good morning and welcome to this video. First, I will introduce myself. Hello, my name is Muhammad Ramadan. I'm from Provinsi West Sumatra, and now I will tell you about my presentation. And my presentation is talking about World War II warship. And but what like this, like the first like in World War II. Why I'm take this topic because I'm just like it's like war and I'm like battleship or other shit like that. So because you know what the World War Two just invaded Avengers the maybe for nation there's like America, uh Royal Navy, Royal or like Britannian, British and Japanese and Germany. But I not say all of that nation. I'm just in two nation, just about Japanese and German nation. So let's talk on this. First, Japanese army. It's like Japanese army. I will say I will give you three worship like this. This is like IGN Akagi and IGN Tago and IGN Noaki. This is like a free carrier and agriculture and destroyer and this like in Japanese army this will Japanese army for war to to German this war to America and British so like that like Battle of Midway, Pearl Harbor and Battle of Java and all of that and next we start that first freight carrier Akagi. First, IGN Akagi is the Japanese warship type carrier which is actually a combat cruiser but the deliverability changed because Washington Naval Authority. What naval Washington Naval Authority? In the World War One, America was winning the war. American and British was won the war, and then so British and American so make like propose on like promise so like that and no one can be get upgrade some new weapon and some more powerful weapon just that so I just gave our combat closer but it's changed to field carrier because like that and because that promise he was changed to from the battle closer to field carrier and Agent Nakagi was made in 100 one 1925 until 1938 and I will enter the formation in which there are seven other five carriers like Agent Kaga, Agent Soryu and Agent Hiryu and this titanium Agent success in the many battles one of which for battle is the Pearl Harbor and drop away islands of Java islands of Java and Sumatra. That's like is Indonesia. This my nation. So like that like Indonesia was attacked for Japanese and Japanese was protected again because I Japanese force were lost. So he will fight back to this. And it's okay checking the British aircraft carrier Hermes and the fate of Akagi and the fate of this fleet carrier is ending of midway bet in the battle for November 1142. At the time, agent operated in North in the island Midway. Agent Akagi was attacked by a torpedo bomber from USS Enterprise ship and took the fire due to usable offenders. So, ika usable offenders. Finally, the agent Akagi was forced by the sunk by the Japanese destroyer because that for the intelligent force from the admiral for that. And next, this was agent Atago. This is battle cruiser is Atago. So battle cruiser is like heavy. So like the cruiser, but it's more heavy for he can so move along and so long. It was that. And Ajin Astago is the second heavy cruiser ship in the Takao class. And he was one of the lastest and most modern ship in that time. and he also become the backbone of the multi-use long-range assault unit along with her three sisters, namely as Agent Atakao, Agent Maya, and Agent Chokai. He was also dubbed the Imperial Cruiser because that he before the World War II was started, he he should bring the admiral of the Japanese to from the Japanese for the other place in the Asians. Because that he's get named Emperor Cruiser because he's so old, like other probably is like use that we are use him to protect the same. In this he continued his practices in the Pacific Battle and the Grand Ducal campaign. And the life of Atago ended in the Battle of the Palawan Kana, with the sport Battle of Leyte Bay in the Battle of Leyte Bay, and Ajatago was get the torpedoed the American submarine. Big so for USS Dattler. So he's to go to the song of the water. Next was the Ajanawaki. Ajanawaki is the destroyer Ajanawaki, like the battle cruiser, but small little and powerful with torpedoes. So he like battle cruiser, but with the torpedoes like that. I just okay the Kagero class destroyer with the is the which was the launched in November 1939 and was commissioned on the April 28, 1941. Two key career included Midway battles, Hailstone Operation, and Japanese battle with the Ajitakau and other like Agent Akagi. So three three ship was I say for me for this slide. They so compatible with ship. And the Japanese battles themselves of the which are done by sinking the HMS Stronghold, destroying the gunboat for VSS Asheville, and the final history of the IG Dawaki in the Battle of Philippines. See, October 25, 1944. IG Dawaki torpedo and IG get torpedoes and the American escort carrier and sink the stern at John like this with the destroyer USS Johnson. And on October 26, after rescuing the Chikuma crew, at that time Noki was paralyzed by gunfire from American cruiser and fire finished with a torpedo salvo from US Owen around Legas in the road of Legazpi. And the next I will tell you about Germany warship army or Rex Crosser called them in Reichskirch Flagger. Okay, and next. So first, I will tell about KMS Bismarck. This American Bismarck was the German combat ship on the biggest uh, combat ship launched on February 4 100 1939 and began serving on August 25 24 1944. KMS Bismarck was the last Dutch ship and also German capital ship. His with this sister was a KMS what name I don't forget that. And KMS Bismarck was the largest ship and also German capital ship. The production carrier of the KMS Bismarck was sinking of the main Navy warship. And he was shaking the main Navy Royal Navy warship. I was just like Britannian main ship. So his gear shock is his gear crusher the HMS Hood and is that and get and crushed the HMS Prince Wallace. In the battle in Strait of Denmark in 1141. The lifespan of the Bismarck was probably only not too long. That's probably from 2 until 3 years, because it was debated by HMS King George V, HMS Rodney, and HMS Dorsetty. Because what is get is sunk, because the Bismarck was crushed the HMS Hood, so all the British Navy was sad and angry. So the king of the Britannia say all to fleet or the fleet of the navy, so search the KMS Bismarck, and that's that for the Norfolk, Suffolk, and other that, and finally HMS King George V and HMS Dorothy was found the Bismarck and attacked him. So again, King George King, King George V was gave the salvo to the Bismarck and almost died, almost sunk, and HMS and before the sinking of the Bismarck was torpedoed by HMS Dorsetshire, and it's like that is the history of the Bismarck. And next, I will give you a KMS Prince again. The KMS Prince again, the KMS Prince again is the Admiral Hipper's class a cruiser ship, and the Carrigan is the sister of the KMS Admiral Hipper's ship. The class cruiser ship. His study with KMS Bismarck was very comfortable for complacent for Germany because, together with HMS Bismarck, the again was able to forbid and hurt the stronger force of Britain, HMS Hood and HMS Prince of Wales, and the fate of the again until the end of the World War became a shift German population evacuation. For the actually, again his only ship was survived in the World War II. Just just one and the last ship survived in Germany ship survived in World War II. And after that it was dissolved. Again was given by the English to the Americans. So again technology was not taken by Soviet or Russia. With if probably like is the fate law except like just like same like him is grabs a blade. Because what grabs a blade is the technology was taken with Soviet, and it get sunk by training of Soviet army. And they'll get ship code, check it from KMS to USS, and included in crossroad operation. And I will say, what is crossroad? What is crossroad operation? Crossroad operation is the testing of nuclear bomb for Arbor Estate theory. So first, before the Einstein gave a theory, nuclear bomb was just so little debated. Because after that, so what the USS Army, US from Americans use the Einstein theory and get the nuclear debate was so big. So I don't have the photos, so I sorry. And because that, I back to that, and USS Prince again was included in the crossover operation, and only the Yugen survived, and only the Yugen survived in this craft for the Bikini Atoll from Quajar Atoll. But the way of the battery, on the way, the body starts to tilt and sink there until now. For now, his body is sunk in the land, and we can look until now, and the torpedoes and speak of that, uh, take it for and put in the inter American International Naval Museum. And that's that. Thank you. And I'm just an ordinary human. I have fault. I get sorry. So I'm sorry for very all that. because I'm just ordinary human. If you have something to say to me, you can follow me with Instagram or or like head out or like biadrama.com or like in the Facebook at biadrama. Thank you.